Hey YouTube, what up? I did the schedule thing again. So it worked, but this time like it had like a preview screen on it before, and I was like, oh, it'll just start, when it's 9:50. But I had to click a few buttons, so I'm still learning. But thank you guys for sticking with me, and thank you for coming back if you are returning. I see I have one person watching right now. What up? Hey. Yeah, if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. If you are new and you're watching this for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get the notifications on when I go live or when I post a new video. I'm going live a lot right now because I'm on the road, and I want to give you guys like daily updates. So that's what I'm doing right now, but if you hit that notification button, you will get like other videos and stuff too. Also, you can like this video, give it a good thumbs up so that it can reach other platforms and kind of get out there a little bit more. And let's see, what else? Oh, I wrote a list today. I got a lot of great tips and tricks on my last live video that I got a little bit emotional on. I just want to say thanks as always. But yeah, so I took your tips and tricks and I have a little list today, and I'm excited to go through it with you guys. I get really nervous, and when I get really nervous, I want to blow through a lot of things like really quick. And I think that's what I've been trying to avoid, just not knowing how to avoid it. And I think this list of things could be really awesome. So thanks for those tips and tricks, you guys. A few people gave those out to me. Okay, so it's like 10 o'clock here. Okay, so everything's like opening up is what I'm saying, and I'm in a parking lot, so I'm seeing everything unfold. But okay, so what's on my list? Okay, first of all, that thumbnail, I had to look for Fia's face. She's so dang black. Honestly, y'all, like, I have these blackout curtains, right? And I always get nervous that someone's gonna smash in my window if I'm gonna be gone for like an hour or so, and like I leave Fia in there. Say, like I'll crack the windows and I'll give her water and food and whatever. But this is like if I'm going to take a shower at Planet Fitness, or like if I'm running into Walmart. I'm always scared that somebody's going to break my window because they think that a dog is being neglected or anything, when in reality this is probably like the least neglected dog on the street. So or probably in a house for that matter, because like I know a lot of dogs that just sit in a house and 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 sit in a house until people get home from work, and then they get to be dogs for like maybe 15 minutes if the owner has like energy for it. So I don't think she's neglected in that aspect at all. Like we stop constantly so that she can run out and so that I can run out also. Hey, what up? People in the chat. Freeman's in the chat. So what's up, Freed? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing awesome wherever you are. So back to Fia being so damn black. I guess the other people are gonna smash in my window, and then like I'll walk right up to the car and I won't even be able to see her until she sticks her little snoot out the door or out the little crack in the window, because she's so black. And that was my whole rant about that. But yeah, okay, so let's move on. Yesterday, I drove from Nebraska to Colorado to see my friend Starcat. And when I got there, as usual, he was caravanning with like multiple other people. And these people were people that I had never met before, which is typical when I see Starcat. So I got to meet a few really great, cool people. And I only say a few because there was only a few. There was like 2, 4, 5, and then me. So Starcat and then 4 more. Anyway, I got to meet those cats. They were really cool. Unfortunately though, and like this is something I wanted to bring up in this like community, like when you're caravanning and like road dogging with people, there comes a time where like you guys might have to like split up temporarily. And yesterday, like I had gotten, and I met up with Starcat like when they were saying their goodbyes to these 2 other people that were going to LA. And like I don't even know these people, but like my heart, it was just like, man, you know, like I really feel for that person, you know, like yeah. They gave like a little speech about like how they had been road dogging together, and like, you know, their like best qualities of like road dogging with each other and like how things have been so great and awesome. And I'm like, yeah, that resonates with me. Like I've been there before, and like that's what's awesome about like opening yourself up to other things. Like it's not even just like, oh, being out on the road. It's like really just opening your mind up to like, okay, well, what, you know, what could this situation potentially like, you know, what could this, I don't want to say like benefit, but like what could this open my mind up to more? And I definitely saw it, like I see it in my life, but I saw it being reflected through these young individuals yesterday, like people, kids in their 20 somethings. And I was like, you know, like, sorry, I just got really thrown. Sorry, like Freeman's in the chat. I'm trying to, sorry. That's a lot. Anyway, it's like really hard to say goodbye to people, especially when you've been on the road with them for so long and you guys have literally seen so much. Like you live together, like you're siblings almost. I don't know what a sibling is, to be honest with you, because I'm an only child, but from what I can imagine, like it's like just having someone there like 24/7. And like that can be really, really eye-opening for like your situation or who you are as a person, or like really what you're going through in here kind of thing. And yeah, I just want to say that I felt that yesterday, and I was honored to be like even just witnessing that they were like talking to each other. Like it was intimate, but it wasn't like a sexual relationship kind of thing. It was like close freaking friends that are gonna have to like do their own thing for a minute and then come back together. And I was like, hell yeah, you come back, you do what you gotta do, and then you guys hit that trail. They want to hit the Appalachian Trail. And I was like, hell yeah, I've heard that thing is like a banger. So okay, I'm gonna say hey to you guys. Hey Allison, hey Bread, Rum, and Rosemary, what's up? How are you guys doing today? Where are you guys at? What's been up? I feel like I watched a video from Bread, Rum, and Rosemary, and the two other people that were on one of the videos, it was like two kids in a bus. I feel like those kids look like some kids I've met before, but I like had to like really look. I don't know those kids, but I thought they were like some Slab City kids. And I was like, oh, dude from Slabs, but I don't think you're in Slabs, so let me know. You're in Illinois? I was just going through Illinois. I like Illinois. I played around a lot in Chicago and Illinois when I was like a kiddo. Before I started traveling on the road like this, I would go to Chicago like all the time. Like I don't even know people in Chicago until I started going to Chicago. And yeah, the people there I've had long relationships with, like long friendships with and stuff. So yeah. All right, I'm just trying to shake my nerves a little bit. Oh, those are your boys, Pearsonville. At the abandoned junkyard? Yo, what? I want to go to the abandoned junkyard. That sounds like so much fun. I got excited yesterday because like before I went to go meet Star, I was just like really in my head, and I kept missing my turn for some reason. I missed it by like a lot of miles, like 45 miles or something, because I kept missing my turn, and it's just like an interstate. So I pulled off at the next like road, which was just like a dirt road. That was a lot of stuttering. It was just like a dirt road that just went straight into nowhere. Like it looked like a big farm field. And so the road that I was supposed to take, like it was okay, so I was coming down this highway. There was this road that I was supposed to turn on, but then there was this road that I could have taken my second turn on, and I missed it. So I had to like, there's this one here, And then like right where my bracelet is, there was like a country road. So I took the country road straight up and it like connected the two, and it was only like 4 miles. And I got really excited because I thought there was going to be abandoned something, because that's like what I'm into when I'm on the road. And I just waited 4 miles for nothing. I was just so like, shit. All right. No, that was still cool, but like, fuck, I really got my hopes up on that one. All right. See you, man. Have a good one. Okay, so next on my list of things is it just brings me like to today. Oh, my Mac. Oh no, my laptop is gonna die. Shoot, I'm on 5%. Okay, it's a sign. Let's run through this. Okay, so today I took a shower. That's why my hair looks like fresh to death, dude. Like my bangs don't look like PC greasy messes of nasty. Like they're like, I have bangs and my hair is like clean. I've never noticed that my hair smells bad, like having dreads. That was my concern, but like I think I've been drying them out really, really well. There is this one thing though that is kind of bothering me, because I'm on the road and I can't stop, or I don't want to stop for like more than like a couple hours. But like my roots, they're like all like, yeah, like I just need to tighten them up. You can see it, like it looks like a halo around my head, but that's what beanies are for. But yeah, I need to tighten those bad boys up and probably put some color in there, because dang. Old man Mackie, what up? Okay, so what else? After I took a shower, I started this. I got some bananas from the grocery store. I'm gonna head to Utah. I'm still like 17 hours from where I gotta, the area that I'm gonna be in California. We've kind of already discussed that I don't know exactly where I'm gonna be in California. So I'm gonna just like, it's 17 hours, like I said. I'm gonna have to stop a few times just because how I drive. I'm gonna stop in Utah and then probably like maybe in Nevada or something. Like Nevada's cool. I could fuck with Nevada. So yeah, when I go to Utah, I've been to Glen Canyon before and I would like to go back. I'd like to stay the night there because more than likely I'm probably gonna have to stay the night in Utah. I do not even imagine me going all the way through Utah today, because I'm like still at the top of Colorado. So yeah, if I can get it to Glen Canyon, that would be super awesome. There is a point in my life where I would really, really like to go to Salt Lake City, because I've never been there and I've only ever heard like really cool things about it, that it's like a cool place to go and like people have gone kind of thing, and that if I'm in Utah and I'm going north, like I should go there, but I haven't, because I haven't been that far. I haven't been that far north. Allison, I just saw your comment. Put coconut oil on it. I do have a bunch of coconut oil and I haven't put it on today yet, but yeah, I definitely will. Yeah, so I want to go to Salt Lake City. Never been. But I don't really know what's there. So like if you guys have been, like let me know so I can like have like a good idea of what I'm getting into, because on the map I just see like a lake. And like I'm so down for that, but like lakes can be tricky. They can be expensive. They can be private, So like hit me up with what's there in Salt Lake City if you have been to Salt Lake City. And I would like to go to Salt Lake City. Anyway, I'm going to be returning Glen Canyon, like I said, and I'm pretty stoked about that. My next point is talking about dreads. I already talked about that a little bit. And yes, I will put coconut oil on them because, dang, like, they frizzed out right now. Like, you okay, boys? You okay? There's also some that, like, I need to still reattach. And, like, all of it. But yeah, if you guys have any tips and tricks, I've been hearing an apple cider vinegar wash is good. And like, your girl already got apple cider vinegar if you watched my last video. So that would be really cool. I don't know like exactly, I guess I could look it up, but like, I don't know exactly how I would do an apple cider vinegar wash per se. Like, do I just actually just put it on, or do I like soak and rinse? Anyway, When I get to LA, the plan is to hit my PO box that's in LA, that I recently got renewed. So I got to hit my PO box in LA, and then I want to hit the beach. I want to go back to Santa Monica and Venice Beach, because when I first got out to California, and I think at one point I recorded a video on like a story time about this, but I never posted it. When I first got to LA, like actually, I ended up coming here with only $35 in my pocket. And if you've ever been to LA, it's like $12 for parking. So I like, oh, what's the word? I want to say like statistically, but like I couldn't, there's no way I could have lived there on $35. So what I did is I found a free parking on Parker Boulevard by Venice, and I parked there for 3 days, and I kind of like got a lay of the land. Like I just parked there. Like I didn't even fill my tank. I didn't do anything. Like I parked there. And yeah, I would just go out onto Venice Beach, and I would walk from Venice to Santa Monica and back down again, like all day, every day, just on the boardwalk and on the pier, and like all that whole stretch in between like Venice Beach, like yeah, Muscle Beach, and the roller coaster at Santa Monica. What's it called? A Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel at Santa Monica. So I think I'm gonna hit that strip again, because I was doing tarot readings and stuff out there, and like trades with other dirty kids. So I think I'm gonna go there and kind of do like the same kind of 3-day, kind of like see where I'm at kind of thing, because LA is one of those places that like freaks me the frick out. Like I lose everything. Like I lose my marbles when I'm in LA. Like I just feel like a TV that has like static, like you can kind of see the image, but it's kind of just like at the same time. So yeah, I really gotta like ground myself when I'm in LA. But okay, let's read these really quick. Did you see GJB interview with Nikki? She left Slab City and told the truth about it. No, I don't know what GJB is, and I don't think I know a Nikki, unless it's like, what was Nikki's Slab name? If you believed her. Oh, okay, wait, you guys are talking. Oh. Yeah. No, oh, Camp Dragonfly. Oh, okay. No, I only saw Camp Dragonfly. The only camps I like really interacted with, I interacted with Camp Mojo because I would give them donations. I would interact with Ponderosa because I consider myself friends with Shannon, and her kids are darling children, and they're just like smart and funny. So like when I went over there for chili night or something, like I'd talk to the kids and say hey or whatever, which usually, like, to be honest, I don't really, it's not that I don't like kids, it's just that I can't relate to them. So yeah, I just can't relate to them. So, but they were cool kids. Like I liked Shannon's kids. Yeah. So I'm kind of lost in your guys' conversation, but I also interacted with the library a little bit at first, but I didn't want to seem too like I was trying to like be their friend, because like some people there are just like really intimidating, and like I really want to be your friend, but I'm like really terrified, was kind of like my my mentality going into it. So like I would go there and I'd be like, hey, like I've been working all day, like can I give you like $2 for like a soda? Because it's by donation there, so I would give them like $2 or $3 in a joint, because I just wanted them to know that I just wanted a soda, and like that's it. I was kind of terrified of them. But who else? I saw Mama D's camp. They were really cool. Starcat introduced them to me, or me to them rather, and they were really open, really nice. The times that I did go over there, let's see who else. You just, and then the other people that like didn't have big compounds and stuff, like I had connections with those kinds of people too, but not Dragonfly camp. Okay, Old Man Mackie says a really good point, and I want you to hear it all the way through before. They say there's a lot of good people in Slab City, and there's a lot of not good people in Slab City, just like anywhere else on the planet. And like I totally 110% agree, down to the point of like, you know, all of it. Like there's really good people that'll help the community, there's really bad people that'll demolish the community, there's people that, you know, there's still people in slabs that like are religious and spiritual, and then there's some people that like aren't, and then there's some people that do drugs and some people that don't do drugs, just like everywhere else in the world. You know, like I knew about all of like the scary things in Slab City before going to Slab City, before hearing about Slab City, because that stuff happens everywhere. Like people get raped, children get molested. Like the world is a terrifying place. It can be if you're looking at the negatives like all the time. And you're seeing them as negatives and positives. But when you start seeing, like when I started seeing it as like it's like this, it's not one or the other. It's more like a line, you know, like basically like what I did is I took like, oh, that's bad or that's good out of the equation kind of thing, and like you just kind of start seeing it as is, if that makes sense. I don't really know if I could even like explain it, but I mean, if you can resonate with like what I tried to just say at all, then you get it, you know. But yeah, I totally agree with Mackie there. Like, yeah, and that just happens all over the place. That happens everywhere. I don't know. They're talking about an RV that I don't know about, but yeah, it's pretty much just like I don't think slabs is anything like, I don't think it's anything that like society wouldn't have naturally, you know? Like, yeah. I think if we didn't have laws and stuff like that, like actual like laws and like governing like legislator and stuff, I kind of think like these like levels of respect would kind of like find themselves in a society. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the thing with Slab City, and like when you have a camp or a camp or a compound, I'm forgetting everything today. When you have one of those things and you have a perimeter, it's to a majority of people in Slab City, it's to their understanding and my understanding that they understand this, because this is what I was told, that when that perimeter is set up, that's a perimeter that you respect. And if you don't respect that perimeter, there's consequences to that action. Okay, so somebody might yell at you, or there might be a pack of dogs that's trained to protect that person's land, to protect that person, kind of thing. And when I say like somebody's land, I just mean the space that they're occupying. I'm not sure of like everybody's things in Slab City and like who owns what. As far as I know, it's just unclaimed land, the majority of it. The majority of actual Slab City. But there are parts of Slab City that are privately owned. I was living on a private owned area, and there are pieces that are actually owned, like East Jesus actually bought their land, and Salvation Mountain's trying to buy their land, and my laptop's on 1%. But if you guys have any suggestions on camping in California that I haven't already talked about in my previous video, go ahead and drop them in the comments and let me know. Let me know where those camping spots are, and I'll look into them and see if I can't get into them. I'm doing this in a parking lot right now, and everyone is going to the grocery store. So yeah, I'm gonna go. All right, guys, be careful. Make sure to sub if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications on when I'm going live. If you would like to add me on Snapchat and say nice things to one another, it's Tomicada, Tomiicadha on Snapchat. I also have a Venmo, but like, you know, and then what else do I have? That's really it. I just have like a Venmo and an Instagram. Oh, my Instagram. My Instagram is _un.bound. So go ahead, go on there, and it's really just like a digital art page that I keep. Like kind of just like when I don't have signal or anything, I just edit the frick out of my photos, and I just try to make them like cool and spacey and stuff. So if you're into that, definitely go check out that page too. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you tomorrow if everything goes smoothly, and I'll charge my laptop. And yeah, you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in, and see you guys around. Bye.